My family treats me like a doormat. Now, they are planning a cruise without me and assuming I'd stay behind to babysit their kids. I'm 28 years old, and I've been the free babysitter for my family since I was basically 16. My older sister Jessica has 3 kids, my brother Mike has 2, and somehow, I'm always the one they call when they need someone to watch them. Date night? Call Aunt Sarah. Weekend getaway? Sarah's got nothing going on. Last minute work trip? Just drop the kids at Sarah's apartment. I work full-time as a nurse doing 12-hour shifts at the hospital, but according to my family, since I'm not married and don't have kids of my own, my time isn't as valuable as theirs. Last month, I overheard my mom on the phone with Jessica talking about some big family vacation they were planning. I didn't think much of it until Jessica's husband posted something on Facebook about booking a 7-day Caribbean cruise for March. The comments were all from my family members saying how excited they were. My mom, my dad, Jessica and her husband, Mike and his wife, all of them commenting about excursions and drink packages. I wasn't tagged in the post. Nobody had mentioned it to me at all. That Sunday at family dinner, I asked about the cruise. Everyone got really quiet. Finally, my mom cleared her throat and said, "Well, sweetie, we knew you probably couldn't afford it right now, so we didn't want to make you feel bad. I'm a nurse. I make decent money, more than Mike does at his warehouse job. But okay, maybe they thought they were being considerate." Then Jessica chimed in. "Plus, we figured you could watch the kids while we're gone. It's only a week. You love spending time with them." I just stared at her. They'd planned an entire family vacation, invited everyone except me, and assumed I'd be thrilled to stay home alone watching 5 kids under the age of 10 for 7 days. My brother Mike jumped in trying to make it sound reasonable. "Come on, Sarah, you know how expensive it would be to bring all the kids. This way the adults get a real vacation and the kids get to hang with their favorite aunt." I set down my fork. "So let me get this straight. You're all going on a cruise as a family except me, and you just decided I'd babysit without even asking?" My dad sighed like I was being difficult. "Sarah, don't make this into a big thing. You're always saying you want to spend more time with your nieces and nephews." Now everyone was looking at me like I was the problem. I pulled out my phone and opened my calendar, started reading out loud. January 15th, watched all 5 kids so Jessica could go to a concert. January 22nd, had Mike's kids for the weekend because they went to a wedding. February 3rd, took all the kids to the zoo because it was mom's birthday and nobody wanted to deal with them at the restaurant. February 10th, kept Jessica's kids overnight because she had the flu. February 18th, last Saturday, had all 5 kids from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. so everyone could go to Mike's company party. I looked up from my phone. In the last 2 months, I babysat 11 times. How many times have any of you paid me? Dead silence. That's what I thought. Jessica got defensive. "We're family, Sarah. You don't charge family." Funny how that only works one way. Do I get free plumbing when Mike needs help? Do I get free haircuts from Jessica? Oh wait, no. You both charge me full price for your services. My mom tried the guilt trip. "After everything we've done for you, this is how you act? You raised me," I said. "That was your job as a parent, not a favor I owe you for. And I've been a live-in babysitter since I was 16. I think I've paid back any debt." I stood up and grabbed my purse. "Here's what's going to happen. You're going to find actual childcare for your cruise. Hire a babysitter. Send them to camp. Ask their other grandparents. I don't care, but I'm not doing it." Jessica actually laughed. "Sarah, be serious. Who else is going to watch 5 kids for a week? That's not my problem to solve," I said, heading for the door. "Figure it out like every other parent in the world has to." My phone blew up for the next 3 days. Texts from everyone saying I was selfish, immature, ungrateful. My mom called me crying, saying I was ruining the family vacation. Mike said I was being petty and holding a grudge. I didn't respond to any of them. Then Jessica showed up at my apartment. She tried apologizing, saying maybe they took me for granted. But then she said, "We already paid for the cruise though, Sarah. It's non-refundable. So you want me to cave because you made plans assuming I'd say yes?" She left angry. 2 weeks later, my mom called. They'd found a solution. They hired 2 babysitters to split a week, costing them $2,000 total. Mom said that money could have gone toward bringing me on the cruise if I hadn't been so stubborn. I told her they could have asked me in the first place instead of volunteering my entire week. They went on their cruise last week. My phone was silent the entire time. It was the most peaceful 7 days I've had in years.